Hello, everybody. Hi, hi. Happy Friday. And I've got a guest with us. This is Milo. He's a good boy most of the time. And yeah, I had an earlier live with, now I can't even think. I had an earlier live and with Allie, and my hair was like this. I had a lot of people comment. So thank you for the nice comments. I get it buzzed because it grows so fast that it'll be out to here in like a week. So sure, Crystal Ray. And um, please put your questions in caps and emojis. This will go ahead and just say that. And read the banner if you can before you ask a question. Um, but I will get to you guys in a minute if you are watching on replay. Thank you. And please hit the like and subscribe for me. It just helps the channel to grow. And if you're not a member that has been a part or a subscriber that has been a part of the chat, we have a wonderful chat and you should come and be part of it. So let's see who is in this chat tonight. We have SR Kish was here. I don't know if she still is or not. That was a while ago. And Jackie Jacaranda is hanging around. And Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. And Shooting Star. Hello there. And Shika. And let's see. Purple Lisa. Thank you for the compliment, Purple Lisa. And Crystal Ray. Everybody's saying hi to Milo. And Mary. Hey, Mary. And Nivra. Hello. I can put my comments on the screen since it's just me. And Arlene is here. Hey, Arlene. Good to see you. Nivra, I've got your question. So put your question in while there's only one in so you guys can, get going here and be near the, just be close to when I start picking people. I do try to go in order, but it's random because of the donations. So random order for that. If you want to go first, you can do a donation. It'll move you to the front of the line and give you a more detailed reading. I'll give you more cards. Okay. Purple Lisa, I've got your question. Thank you. You just donated? Okay, Crystal Ray, you'll go first. I just need your question. Thank you for donating. Shooting Star, I've got your question and welcome, if I didn't say so before. Arlene, I've got your question. Thank you, Kate. Well, welcome. And Judith Anderson. Good to see you guys. You're asking similar questions. That's okay. Okay. I'll give it another minute or so, see if we get more questions in there. Okay, Crystal Ray, I've got you. Carolyn, let me check. I don't think so. No, I didn't see a question from you, Carolyn. Let me back up. Got it. Carolyn, I've got you. Crystal Ray, that is a third party question. I can look at the, overall if you want me to, but I can't tell you the actions or feelings of other people. So I'd have to read on the burglars, and I don't want to do that. I'd have to ask their permission, and I don't want to do that. But I can look at the overall energy around it. If that's okay, you let me know. You're wondering if your altar scared them off. I'm sorry you went through that. That's not fun. Yeah, we'll do the overall. Okay. Who do I have on the list so far? Okay. I have Nivra, Purple Lisa, Shooting Star, Arlene, Crystal, and Carolyn. That is not in the order I will go in. I go random. So did I miss anybody, Jackie? Did I miss anybody? Speak now. Don't think so. Okay. Okay, Crystal, are you ready? I did get Sheikah. Oh, I didn't get Sheikah because I didn't know if it was a question or not. Carolyn, I don't even know if Sheikah is here. Shivali? Shivali, are you here? It was more of a statement than a question. Okay, Crystal Ray's ready. If you saw something different than a statement, Carolyn, let me know if there's a question from Shivali. I don't think they're here, though. It is Sheikah. It's not Shivali. Okay. Sheikah, let me know if you're here. We'll figure it out. Sorry about that, Crystal. Let me get to you. Use these. Shivali's probably somebody else. All right. Okay, Crystal. Again, I'm sorry your home was burglarized. That's not fun. I can tell you from experience, though, my dad and stepmom's home was burglarized, and once they do it one time, they tend to not do it again. So that's just my own experience. Take that for what it's worth. I'm not a scientist on burglars, but take that as a sign of safety. You even stole the food out of your freezer? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what we got for your cards. You got the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is the manifesting page. So manifest what you want, manifest what you don't want. So you may just need to manifest that your home will be safe. I think that's what Spirit is saying there. And then you got the Hermit or the Seeker. This is a major card. This is going inward, doing a little bit of shadow work, isolation, and finding out, what you need to do at this point. My overall, my recommendation would be to get an alarm if you don't have one. That's what my parents did, and they had no other problems at all. So getting an alarm might be helpful for you. Okay, and then you got the Five of Swords. This is, of course, kind of what you went through, being with bullies and having them go through your stuff. And that's not fun. So we know we just want to stay away from that. Then you got the Shadow card, which is the Devil. In this deck, it's the Shadow, though. So releasing something that needs to go away. Then you got the Ten of Cups. So when you release that needs to go away, the fear that you experienced, because I know my parents experienced a lot of fear, someone going through their stuff, and is just, an invasion of privacy is just an awful feeling. When you get that done with the alarm or whatever it is, then I think that things will get much better for you. With the Ten of Cups, happiness, happy home. So that's going to be much better. You also got the Keep Going card. Just keep following your path. Yo is creepy, yes. Or Ya is creepy. So keep going on your path. Breathe and ground with Archangel Michael. And I've pulled one, but I got two here. This is the Law of Positivism deck, and it gives you affirmations to say. The first one is, I am calm and safe in the midst of chaos. Ooh, I love that for you. I am calm and safe in the midst of chaos. And then this one came with it. I am the master of my mind. So I think you need to master your mind into safety and feeling secure. So whatever you have to do to feel secure, you do it, and then change your mind from the fear mindset into knowing that you're okay. And that is what I got for you. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate your donation. All right, we had a bunch of activity while I was doing that reading. So let me back way up here. Okay, Sheikah. I know the difference now. One's a cousin and one's not. Okay, I got you. Sheikah, did you ask a question? All I saw is I want to be a tarot reader. That's all I saw. So let me know if you have a question. Here's another one. Tarot reading as a career. Is that a question? Should you pursue that? Is that what you're asking? You're welcome, Crystal. And then in comes Shivali. I got it all mixed up. And Daniela is here. Hi, Daniela. I got your question. Okay, Shivali, I got your question. Welcome, CJ. Okay, so I've got your question then, Sheikah. You're good. All right. Let me make sure I got everybody again because I might have accidentally erased one of the questions. I've got Nivra, Purple Lisa, Shooting Star, Arlene, Carolyn, Sheikah, Shivali, and Daniela. And Daniela, I know you did not get your question answered on the previous live, so you will go next. Just let me know you're here and ready. If there's anybody else that needs to be added, let me know. I meant to take down Crystal's question. I think I might have taken down somebody else's by accident. I'm not sure. Okay, Danielle is here. After change of events and blockage on social media by Mez, what do you see happening in the near future, next few months? Am I supposed to see Mez with other friends on December? I am supposed to see them with other friends on December 19th. So was there a blockage by you or by them? If you don't mind me asking. Did I get Arlene's question? Let me check. Yeah, I got Arlene. Yeah, I got Shooting Star. By them. Okay. Okay, Daniela. You've got the Empress. So the first thing you need to do is to have self-care and self-love and take care of you, and know that you do not need anyone else's validation. So no matter what Mez does to block you or whatever, you don't need their validation. Rejection is protection by spirit. Okay, so just remember that rejection is protection. And then you got the Two of Swords. So this may be a decision that you have to make. Just go with your intuition and your gut. I see you kind of stepping away, and maybe there's two different groups that would form with your friends, and you being in one and them being in another. I don't see y'all getting together and having conversations and things like that. But that's for your own good. I don't think this person should be your friend because they're probably not of the same spiritual mindset. I'm not getting that they are. And then you got the Four of Wands. This is the happy home card. So this is happiness. Be with the friends that make you happy. See this, the confetti that's being thrown here. This is happiness. Be with those that make you content, that don't stress you out, that are, your real friends. Focus on them. Don't focus on Mez when your other friends are around on December 19th. You focus on you and focus on your true friends. All right, the next card I got for you, Daniela, is choices. So we were just talking about the choices that you might have here and just choosing the one that is best for you. This might be what you're asking right now, because you said, I don't feel comfortable to go on December 19th and see them after this blockage. Will I be able to not go to that meeting without other friends being mad at me because of Mez? Okay, well, that's kind of two questions, but we'll go with it. You're going to have the choice of whether you go or not. Okay, you have to protect yourself. So I would say if you're asking about it, that would mean that it's probably not a good idea to go. That's what I see with this choices card. I don't see your friends being mad, but it doesn't matter if they are or not really in the long run, Daniela, because if they're your true friends, they're going to understand that you're not able to go. And you don't even have to, tell them why. You can just tell them that you're staying home that night, right? I've got one more card for you. It says visions. But this is interesting. Not sure where this is going with you, but for me, it's having the vision to see clearly between the two different, things that have been going on, or the two choices that you have, I should say. So just focus on the best choice for you. And that's it. Let it go after that. All right. So that's what I've got for you. You're welcome, Daniela. I want to say hello to Delphi Ross. Hi, Delphi. And Craig Dixon and Clara. Hey, Scott, you told me Clara said to have faith. I was driving home. I stopped by a Christian store. I was drawn to a ring that said faith on it. It was the last one, my size exactly. Thanks, Clara. Wow. That makes me happy, Craig. Thank you for giving your feedback on that. It's awesome. You're welcome, Daniela. I appreciate you too. Yeah, that's awesome, Craig. Thank you for sharing. All right. Carolyn, you're up next. Am I on a good path with my guides? You're ready. All right. All right. So, I'm throwing cards. The first card I got for you is the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from things that no longer resonate. So you can see she's taken, her child and going the different direction. Left her home, whatever it is, but something you need to leave behind. And it should be easy because I don't think it'll resonate, because this is walking away from things that no longer resonate but are taking up space in your life when they don't need to. They are it. Then you got the Knight of Wands. This is the compassionate, passionate, active knight who draws action. So just keep going with compassion and love. I always say with the court cards, take on their characteristics, and theirs is compassion and love and creativity as well. So bring in creativity. Do something new if you want to. And then I've got the Knight of Pentacles. So you're definitely on the right track. They're saying to slow down a little bit. And this knight can be a little bit, the Knight of Wands can be a little bit reckless sometimes. So you may need to slow down and watch where you're driving, walking, that kind of thing. And then go slow. Slow down and don't rush, especially with all this madness around Christmas. It would help if you took your time. The next card I've got for you says Clear and Shield with a white light. So clear and shield, meaning have your boundaries up. Shield against things that are in your life that don't need to be, like that Eight of Cups. And then you got the Manifestor card. It says your strong ability to connect to the powerful universal life force of energy allows you to attract what you want before you take action. Yes. Manifest what it is that you want. You are the manifester. And I'm going to do one more for you, Carolyn, just because. This is your mantra or your I'm a loss of words squirrel. Okay. This can be your mantra, we'll just say, because I can't think of the other word. And it starts with an A. Affirmation. Thank you, Jackie. says, I am evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. So I think you know what your journey is, and that means that you're evolving. You're ascending. And that can be your affirmation. All right. That's what I got for you, Carolyn. Thank you. I'm going to switch these decks out. I'm going to give everybody one of those law of positivism. Positivism. I can't say the word. Positivism. I'm going to give everybody one of those cards. So I'm switching those around. You're welcome, Carolyn. I'm glad it does. Kelly McCall, I don't know if you were here before when I said hello, but I'm waving to you and saying hello. The lady that ran this shop was a veteran too. She gave me, oh, this is something different. Oh no, this is the same thing. She gave me a great price on it in sterling silver. It fit my left ring finger. Now Clara wants a ring too. My uncle said he'd make it too. Oh, that's awesome. Nivra. Thank you, Shooting Star. Nivra's here. Okay. Where am I on my spiritual path? Any guidance moving forward? All right. You have a new opportunity coming to you, Nivra, with the Ace of Swords here, or Ace of Spears. So a brand new something is coming in for you. It's going to help you see things more clearer and have you see clarity in your life and things that are going on there with you. You also got the Three of Pearls. This is the Three of Cups, and it is celebration. So celebrate and be happy with what you have right now. Yeah, and the jellyfish are going with the flow too, right? They go with the flow. They go with the currents. So go with the flow, celebrate with your friends. And then you got the Queen of Wands or Coral. This says to make sure that you are having the self-confidence that you deserve and that you need in your life. Okay. And that you are treating yourself like a queen, because that's what you deserve. If you're being treated any other way, then something needs to change. Your next card, Nivra, is Nature. So that's the Nature card. There's a rainbow back there for prosperity. And this is for you to know when to ground and when not to. It's always a good time to ground, right? But just know that grounding will help you with your spiritual path, is what I'm getting that the guides want to tell you. And then you got the Castle card. And this says fantasy, fairy tale, illusions, not real, deception, and lies. Oops. So just sorry for the tough love, but with this card, I think there's something big that needs to change in your life. You may be living under an illusion. So that's a hard card. I'm sorry about that, but it makes sense. The next card I got for you is your law of, we're just going to say law of attraction because I can't say the other word. It says movement helps my energy and emotions to flow. Movement helps my energy and emotions to flow. Well, that you always be poor. Well, that's something that you can manifest to not be anymore. And, you know, try to manifest bringing in cash if that's what you need. So you don't have to be stuck in this bubble of illusions. So that's what I got for you, Nivra. I hope that resonated. Thank you. You want to start belly dancing again? Oh my goodness. Okay, Gigi, welcome. I've got your question. You're welcome, Nivra. Shooting Star, you are up. Sip, sip. Yes, thank you. I need to sip, sip. Chug, chug. Okay, give me 1 second, Shooting Star. Nivra was right. The guys are having the same question. So it's really interesting to me. It just tells me that the energy is a certain way for a lot of people, and we can learn from each other because we've got the same thing going on, right? Everyone wants to make sure they're on the right spiritual path, which is great. You guys have a message. Okay. So the first card I got for you, Shooting Star, is the Emperor. The Emperor is in charge. They're a leadership. So just make sure that you are being the leader in your home. Maybe at work, you could be a silent leader. I don't know if you work or not. But in your relationships, you can be the leader. And this is just taking care of your domain. Then you got the 10 of Cups. This is the happiness card. So this is happiness with family, with community, friends. It could be all or it could be one. The key to this card is gratitude, just like a lot of other cards. Having gratitude, because this happiness is contagious. It'll come back to you if you have gratitude. Working on opening my own business, and I rule my roost. There you go. That's what I'm seeing. Leadership. You would make a great leader. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles. So not everything might come to you exactly when you're asking for it, but it's going to come at the right time. And it is coming. They are there. These pentacles are growing. So have patience and remember to be in the power of now. Don't worry about yesterday or the past because it's already happened and you can't change it. Or don't worry about the future because it hasn't happened yet and might not. Okay, so be in the presence of now, the power of now. Your next card says sacrifice and compromising with others. So this may be that you do need to just have love for other, unconditional love for other people and for yourself. And sometimes we have to make sacrifices even for ourselves. I hope that makes sense. You might need to give up something in order for something new to come in. The next card I got, Shooting Star, is memories. So I don't know if you have, things in your past that you have not put to sleep yet, but there are all kinds of things that we need to learn from our memories, but we don't want to stay there. We want to change it and then bring it to the now, the positive. Okay, your law of attraction card says, I feel safe and grounded. And you should, because you are. You're safe and grounded. I have unconditional love for others, not so much for myself. I usually put people and pets before me. That's a shame, Shooting Star, because you deserve to put yourself first and to feel that safeness and feeling grounded. And then that's when you can take care of others. So try to ground, and just for 5 minutes a morning or whatever it is, to try to bring out that goodness that is there in your heart. Okay, shine it out, but shine it on you first. All right, that's what I've got. Shooting Star, thank you. That's my learning curve. Thank you so much. You're welcome. We'll go to Arlene next. Arlene Forney, are you still here? Yes. Okay, Arlene, I gotcha. Okay. The first card you got is the Knight of Cups. So this is overflowing love coming into you from spirit. So this could be someone coming in, or it can be something coming in that's going to fill your heart up. So good things coming to you. Your night is coming in. And underneath that, I can't share you the card because of YouTube, but it says charity is important as well. The next card you got is the Hermit card. In this deck is time. So this is for you to spend some time going inside, isolating a little bit, and just making sure that you're doing a spirit check and you're on the right path. Okay, so try that for this week. And then you got the Six of Disc. Wow. So this is generosity. And then you got the charity card that I can't show as well. So that just tells me that, you need to make sure your scales are balanced and you're not giving too much away. You're receiving as much as you're giving. And the next card I got for you says idyllic memories. You got a memories card too. Peace and tranquility. So bring those things into your life. You have the power to be in control of your feelings. You have free will. So whenever you're feeling trapped or anxious, know that you can turn that into peace and tranquility. And maybe go somewhere where you can find that, like a safe haven that is a place just for you to breathe, just relax, and just be there for yourself. Do self-care and self-love. And then you got tears. These are interesting cards. And this is just to say that if you need to have a cry, you have a cry. It's okay. Tears can be healing. You'll go on a hike, okay? That'll work. And your affirmation card says, I am one with the infinite consciousness. I am one with the infinite consciousness. I love that. We are all connected, and we're connected to spirit, to consciousness. And that's what I got for you, Arlene. I hope that resonates. Thank you. Shooting Star says, I keep saying I will do that, but I get busy from the time I get out of bed and I forget to take the few minutes to do so. I think I will stick a sticky note on my mirror. There you go. I will see it and take the time. There you go. Purple Lisa, are you here? Yes. Okay. What is your sign, Purple Lisa, if you don't mind me knowing? Tell me just your sun sign. I think I might be onto something here. Libra. Yep, I am. Okay, so the first card that you got is the Moon. And this is saying that you need to do a little bit of shadow work, possibly. So do shadow work and get out of there, because that's low vibrational things that we have to sit with. And then what we want to do is bring those to a positive vibration. And once you bring them to a positive vibration, you get out of there, out of the dark. You also got, this deck has special cards in it besides tarot, and you got one of them with the twins, which is a Gemini. So there may be a Gemini that's playing an important part of your life. Your next card is Libra, the scales. So that is you. And you got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is planning your next move, maybe visiting someplace, taking a trip. Could be coming to you next, but I'm seeing traveling, movement, getting out of the house some. Maybe even a permanent move that needs to happen. If you can't do it right now, you can at least plan it. Take some steps to get to where you need to be. Or plan to do so. Then you got the Page of Swords. This is the action page. Takes action. So you need to take action for your dreams and your goals to come true. Act as if it's already happening. And this is also a manifesting page as well. They're manifesting what they want, what they planned, and putting it to good use. And I love that you got the Libra card. Next card I got for you, Lisa, is a mystery. So it's up to you. If you're going to take a chance on something. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? Take that chance. And then you got inner child healing. Yeah, you definitely need to do a little bit of shadow work. And that could be what this is with the Moon, is inner child healing. And if you don't know what this is, I can explain it a little bit better, but I think you know what inner child healing is and how to do it. I think you need to do some in your life. And that will bring things to the surface that you can change and get rid of and not have hold you back any longer. Okay? And your affirmation card says, in my dreams, I find my answers. This can be the dreams that you have, when you go to sleep, or this can be goals and dreams, visions of the future of what you want. And that can be your answer. All right, that's what I got for you, Lisa. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, Purple Lisa. Is Gigi here? Gigi. Hi, Salam. No Gigi? Okay. Let's move on. Okay, Salam, I've got your question. You are good. Thank you. Next up is Shivali. Is Shivali here? Yes. Okay. Will I find love soon? All right. I'm getting, Shivali, that you need to do self-care and self-love first. This would include the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Spa Day card. So making sure that you are doing things for you. Things that make you happy. And not worrying about other people, but worrying about yourself. That's the first message that I'm getting for you. Then you got the Death card. This is not a literal death. This means change, transformation, and transition. You can see the sun coming up in between the two castles over there on the corner. There. So you've got good things coming in, positive things. I think you're going to have a few people come in, but you need to be careful and not just choose the first one that comes in. Be friends first, because I've got a Three of Swords and you want to avoid this because this is heartbreak and sorrow. So in order to change this, just need to make sure that you're looking at the right people and you're not choosing someone who you think may be okay in the future, but is not right now. If they're not right now, right for you, especially just for a friendship, then they're not going to be right for you in the future either. Okay. You also got Archangel Zadkiel. Compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. Yeah, you need to be free for a while and just taking care of Shivali. Forgive someone or yourself that needs to be forgiven. And the past and your past relationships need to sever those so that you can have a new relationship based upon compassion. And then for you, Shivali, I got the Infinite Divine Light from Archangel Michael. So Michael is sending you a lot of light down for protection and also to have a direct contact with Source, with your crown chakra. Okay. Shivali, the last card I got for you is an affirmation. It says, I liberate myself from emotions that don't serve me. Yes. So emotional control is a big thing in spirituality, because if we can have that, we can control the things that come out of our mouth and filter them, then you can liberate yourself from the emotions. Don't speak them into existence unless you want them to be out there, right? So that's what I got for you, Shivali. I hope that helps. Try to focus on you, okay? Okay, let's see if anybody new came in. I don't think so. Gigi's back. All right. Gigi, are you ready now? Gigi? Thank you, Shivali. You're very welcome. I know Gigi was just here. What happened to her? I'll take a real quick break. It's cold in here. I need to turn the heat up. I'm not sure where Milo's at tonight. He's probably underneath some cover in the abyss. Gigi. Yes. All right. There we go. Milo is keeping his nose warm. When I see him, I'll see if his nose is cold or not, Kelly. All right. Gigi wants a message from my guides about my future. All right. Your first card is the Seven of Wands, or Coral, in this deck. This is an ocean deck. This says that you can handle anything that comes your way. And also, you need to have boundaries up. So, write out your boundaries, have them in your head if that helps, but make sure you have them clear, that you don't let other people walk on your boundaries, and that you can handle anything that comes your way. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, or Treasure, in this deck. This is you manifesting what it is you want. And it could be money, it could be whatever you're desiring, it could be him. Whatever you're desiring, put that into your mind and live as if it is happening. Your future depends on it. So act as if it is already happening. And then the next card you got is the Sun. Yay, this is awesome for you. Victory, success, jubilation. Only thing that this card requires is that you have gratitude for all the happiness that you receive. And then more happiness will come back in and joy. Okay. Gigi, your next card says clarity, Archangel Gabriel. So make sure you're looking for clarity. Archangel Gabriel is also over the throat chakra. And this has to do with communication as well. Okay, so communicate clearly with others and with yourself as well, with your thoughts. And then you got compassion. So have compassion for yourself and for others. And you can't go wrong. You're going to get compassion back to you. And then your affirmation card says, when my mind is still, I hear my inner voice. Let me read that again. I like to repeat things, as y'all probably know. When my mind is still, I hear my inner voice. So keep your mind still so that you know what it is that you really want and which way you really want to go with your journey and what steps you need to take to get there. All right, and that's what I got for you, Gigi. Thank you. I want to say a special welcome to Marby. Hi, Marby. Said your name funny. Hi, Marby. Is Shika here? Oh, your name is Marbella? Interesting. Is Shika here? I love Marby for you. It just suits you, Marby. Brings out the fun in Marbella. No Shika? Okay. Let's move on then. And that would be Salam. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you for your donation. You'll go after Salam. Salam, are you here? Yes. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. General reading for next week. Okay. The first card you got is the Five of Chalices or Cups. And this is looking at the negative instead of the positive. She's got 2 candles that are lit and 3 that are not. And she's focusing on the 3 that are not. Focus on optimism and believing that that optimism will bring you more positive things into your life. And it will. Then you got the Two of Swords. If you have a decision to make next week, just make sure that you are following your intuition and your gut, that you're following logic and asking spirit to show you the right way to go. And then when that happens, this card, which is indecision, becomes peace. And you have the peace card. Then you got the Five of Pentacles. Can't show you all of that one. But the Five of Pentacles is about well, basically it could be loss, or it could be feeling a little bit lonely. If you feel this at any time coming up next week, know that there's a light here at the end of the tunnel, right? There's a huge light. That's not a sun, it's a pentacle. And if you follow the light, then you will become much more confident and be able to see the positive a lot better. My reading for you is based on positivity, Salah. And you can carry that with you into next week. Make a little board or get some sticky notes and put them all around, saying positive things about yourself. And tell yourself those good stories because they're true. And that's what's going to make you happy on your journey. I also got connect with nature. So it will help you to bring in some crystals if it's too cold. Palo Santo, sage, bring those things in. You can ask Archangel Ariel to help you. And then you did get the boundaries card. So making sure you have your boundaries up as well. So this says something must change. So there's something in your life that needs to change by having boundaries. Maybe someone's stepping on them and it's making you, react in a way that you don't want to react. So look at your boundaries and then look if something does need to change, then it needs to change, right? Your affirmation card says, with my thoughts, I co-create with the universe. And if you are struggling with your thoughts, I always think it's better to go with your feelings first and control your feelings. That's happiness, joy, love. If you can bring those things in to your feelings and feel that way, then your thoughts will correlate with those feelings. And it will bring you into a place where you can co-create with the universe because your thoughts are positive. All right. And that's what I got for you, Salam. Thank you for your question. All right, Marilyn, thank you for your donation. Come on in. You're welcome, Salam. I'd like to see if there are any changes in the energy in the relationship between myself and my Scorpio aunt. Okay. I still feel a lot of tension, to be honest, Marilyn. You got the Moon card. This can be tension, illusions, and needing to do some shadow work to figure out what the best course of action would be. And then you got the Knight of Wands. This is bringing in compassion, love, and creativity into your relationship with your aunt. So if you can bring those things in, that's going to help. Right now, it feels like a trap situation. This is feeling trapped. So just know that you are not trapped. You're free. And you've got good things that will be happening to you if you can just, maybe let go a little bit and let Source take care of your aunt and you take care of you, because there's some signs here that you need more self-care and self-reflection. And then that will help your situation with your aunt if you do that first. Okay. And you got the Five of Wands. This is chaos and conflict. So it's usually better just to stay away from this and walk the other direction. If not, you just need to speak your truth in love. With the King of Swords, you've got mental intellect. So this is something that you can really, take the characteristics of this king when you're making decisions, make the smartest decision possible, and follow your gut as well. Use them both. But I think in your mind, if the relationship is something that needs to continue, or if it just you need to walk away for a little while. With looking at the cards, Marilyn, I think you need a break. You need to walk away from it a little bit. I know you're probably non-contact with her anyways, but just saying I need time for me and doing that. You then got transformation. Yes, so changes will happen if you allow them to and take care of the self-care and the self-love first. Then the transformation can happen. Your next card is learning. Yes, this is all part of Spirit's plan to help you learn. This whole situation is there to help you learn and help you grow and get stronger. Doesn't mean you're weak. It just means it'll help you get even stronger than you already are. And then I got the happy single card for you. This is being focused on your goals. So focus on your goals instead of maybe focusing on your aunt, and trusting the journey that you have right now. And being happy with what you have right now and having that gratitude, and that'll bring good things in for you. So the energy is telling me that there needs to be a break. I do have an affirmation card for you. This will be the last one. If I can get it to come over here. Okay, there we go. It's an affirmation. It says, my mind is clear as a still lake. Wouldn't that be nice? To have our mind clear of the clutter that other people put in there, and have peace with the dove. And there's a rainbow. Is that a rainbow? Yeah, there's a rainbow in the back for prosperity. water for emotions. So you can help yourself also, Marilyn, by using crystals. These are clear quartz, I believe. All right. And that's what I got for you. You're very welcome. All right. I've got one left, and that is Sheikah. Oh, Marby. Okay. Marby, I got you. Sheikah's here. All right. Should you do tarot reading as a career? I'm going to pull cards for you, of course, but I've got a yes. Just thinking about your question and how adamant you are about it, Sheikah. It's a yes, but let's look at the cards. Wow, you got all cup cards. So that means there's a lot of emotion that's involved. So being an emotional tarot reader can go both ways. It can be a good thing, or it can be, a thing that leads you a little bit astray. The thing is to have your emotions in check. Make sure you have emotional control, and then start maybe learning. Tarot is half intuition and half learning. So I learned first what the cards meant, and then I started looking at them with my intuition. Okay, I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but that is how I would advise you. You got the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from something that no longer resonates. So in order to bring in tarot, you might need to replace it with something. Or replace something with it. I'm sorry. So letting something go. And then your intuition is on point. That's awesome. That's a great thing, because then you would just have the learning to do and use your intuition to help you. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful card to get, because this is lots of love coming to you from Source and from others too. So making sure you love yourself and you're doing self-care and self-love. And you've got changes coming with this butterfly. So I believe this is you stepping into your own. Go ahead and get you a deck and see what happens. Then you got the Three of Cups, which is celebration. So happiness. So I think you would be happy with your new hobby or career. It takes some time. But if you're well established and know what you're doing and how you're going to do it, then you wait before, and just go slow and plot your course, then it can be a great career, I think. And again, for entertainment purposes only, I've got Archangel Azrael for you. You are ascending. Look at that. You're moving up in your spiritual journey. So this is awesome for you. And then I've got heartbreak and deep sadness. So this may be just coming in from something else. But if you do feel this way at any time, just know that this is a temporary card. It's a minor card as well. And that you can turn this heartbreak into positivity. Don't let tarot rule you. And I say that from experience, but let it shape you. And let's look at your affirmation card. It says, I release energy that is blocking my inner vibrational flow. Yeah. So tarot does require that you release energy that is blocking you. It requires that you ground. I have to ground before each time I come on live. If I don't, I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. So don't let anything block your flow. Expressing deep gratitude. Oh, thank you. And just focus on, helping others, and let that be a reason for what you're doing, helping yourself and helping others. And when you do that, it will be fantastic, I think, for you. Okay. So lots of love and light to you. Wishing you all the best. And I can't wait to hear more, Shika. So thank you. All right. Marby. Thank you, Shika. And I'm closing questions unless there's a donation, mods. If you guys are still here with me, so I'm sure you are. Sure, Kelly, I got you. Kelly was typing while I said that, so I'm going to add Kelly to the mix too. You don't have to do a donation, Kelly. I got you. You were typing when I said that. There's Jackie. All right. I got you 3 tarot cards, Marby, and 2 of them are majors. So there's some major things going on with you starting soon. You got the moon. And the moon is helping you with your shadow work. So you may need to do some shadow work and just make sure you don't have any illusions going on, and bringing those to light and changing those into something positive. I love the wolf and this moon. You can see it there. So you also have a positive change coming with the Wheel of Fortune. So look for good things to develop out of this moon card. That's why I love the moon card, because it forces us to look at things that are negative and change them into something positive. And this is a positive change that's coming in. So it's saying that you're going to do the work and you're going to be rewarded for it. Then you got the Queen of Wands, which I love for you. This is the queen that is self-confident, independent, and just full of life. So be you. That's the kind of person I saw on the Zoom, just beautiful and radiating with happiness. Just continue to be yourself. because that is enough. You also got the T card. I've never pulled this for anybody. It says gossip, rumors, inside information. So just know that sometimes gossip is good to stay away from. Sometimes you don't need to know the tea. It's just better to stay out of it. So if that does happen to come up, you'll know that that might not be the right situation to be in. And then I've got pleasure for you. So pleasure yourself. That didn't sound right. Just bring pleasure into your life any way that you want, that doesn't hurt you or anybody else. And you will have a really good journey, I think, Marby. You're already on a great journey. I think it'll just continue to get better. But pleasure in yourself is not a sin. It's you taking care of you and having self-care. All right, some people in chat got that. My moderators did. And then your affirmation card, Marby, says, I take the path of love and devotion. There you go. I take the path of love and devotion. So that's pretty self-explanatory. This is you, I think, already on your path, just doing the right thing and going in the right direction. And that's what I got for you, Marby. Hi, Bernadette. All right. Questions are now closed unless there's a donation. So if anybody has a donation, speak now. So I will know after this one right here, which is Kelly McCall. I never tried that Tom and Jerry holiday mix. Anyone hot toddies? I've never heard of it. Bernadette's freezing. Yeah, it's cold here too. All right, Kelly, are you ready? Looks like you're ready. Bernadette, I hope you feel better. All right, Kelly, first card I got for you is the Lover's card. So if you're already in a relationship, this just means that the portal could bring out some more passion. If you're not with anyone, this could be that someone could be on their way in. And this is to prepare you. All right. Then you got the Page of Cups. This is abundance of emotions. So just make sure that you are controlling your emotions and keeping things cool, not cold cool, but keeping things cool with people around you and not losing, what you want to say instead saying the right thing and acting the right way that you want to. That's having control, equanimity. Woot, wait, woot, woot. This girl's hug quotient has been way down. Oh, you need hugs? And then you got the Four of Pentacles. And this can be holding yourself back from saying your truth. So make sure you're not letting anything hold you back and you're speaking your truth out of love. Next card I got for you, Kelly, is Stillness. So make sure that you're taking the time to be in quiet and have some isolation time. And that will help you. Seek something as like a sanctuary is what I'm getting. Seek that out. Have your own special place that you can go. And then you got a ritual dance. Music has the ability to transport you to different realms and igniting your body, making your rituals even more potent. So crystals can be a ritual, writing can be a ritual. Just look at things that you can express your creativity with. And that means something to you and your freedom in spirit is what I'm getting. All right. And then your affirmation card says, I have a healthy and stable foundation in my life. Yes. Make sure your foundation is stable. And then everything else will kind of fall in place. Did I say free the spirit? I don't know if I said that. I could have said that. Maybe that was a squirrel that came out. But that's what I got for you, Kelly. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close now. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, Bernadette, come back tomorrow. I will be on starting at 1:00 tomorrow with Judy in the Skies. And then at 4:00 tomorrow, I'm going to be with Adam Stargazing Astrology. And he does tarot and astrology both. So how awesome would that be? So I've never done a live with either one of these two. So I'm really excited. So 1:00 Eastern time and then 4:00 Eastern time. So hope to see you guys there. All right. That's all I got. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you soon. You're welcome, Carolyn. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate you.